Hello everyone. Welcome to Programming in C for Beginners. I'm Amit Kumar and this is the 33rd tutorial, Linkage Part 2. So friends, in our previous tutorial, we have seen how many types of linkage are there and we have seen an example of internal linkage. Today, we will discuss about external and no linkage. External linkage. If the first declaration at file scope level for an identifier does not use the static storage class specifier, the object has external linkage. If the declaration of an identifier for a function has no storage class specifier, its linkage is determined exactly as if it were declared with the storage class extern. And if the declaration of an identifier for an object has file scope and no storage class specifier, its linkage is external. So there are three cases when any certain identifier will be considered of external linkage. First, when we won't specify static storage class specifier to it and it is a file scope level. Second, if we won't provide any storage class to any function. And third, if the declaration of any identifier has a file scope and no storage class is given. So if no storage class is specified or if external storage class is specified, definitely they belong to external linkage. Any identifier which belongs to external linkage can be used in a program which belongs to a different translation unit. Now I will show you that practically, so don't you worry. Let's see the no linkage. No linkage. If a declaration of an identifier within a block does not include the external storage class specifier, the identifier has no linkage and is unique to the function itself. That means it belongs to the function scope. Now the following are having no linkage. First, an identifier declared to be anything other than a function. In other words, you can say any identifier like a variable. An identifier declared to be a function parameter. So if it is a function parameter or if it is declared inside a function, definitely it belongs to no linkage. And of course, if it is not having that external keyword. So now it's time to see these two types of linkage practically. Okay friends, so here we are on our Visual Studio Code and now I have prepared two more files to show you. These are tutorial33.c. Now inside this file I included stdio.h. I have created a variable Amit with value 100. In the main function I am printing that value as well as I am calling one function over here. So if I will run this one, so definitely it will not recognize this fun and it will also show error which is returning of 1 from main. Fine. So to resolve it, what we need to do? So actually we know that this Amit is having external linkage, right? So we can access it without making both of them as part of the same translation unit. And how we will do that? So I will write here extern int Amit and you can see the compile time error will be gone, right? Definitely in the same way we can remove this error of function calling, right? So how we will do that? So I will just simply type in extern void fun and that will be gone. Now the thing is I'm not able to show you the output right now. Why? Because the thing is this will work only when linker is there. When we are going to provide these two files to the C linker, then the C linker will give you exact value. Right now if you will run, it will show some unresolved kind of error. So let me show you that. So let me run this and okay, let me make it CMD. Let me clear the screen and now let me run this. So clearly you can see it's showing error over here, LD return 1 exit 0, right? And it's showing that unresolved or undefined kind of error. Here you can see undefined fun, right? Here also undefined fun. And if you will check with the value of X, it will show something unresolved or something like that. So actually we have seen what is an external linkage. Now we have to take help of linker so that these value can be linked at the runtime. Okay, and that's something beyond the scope of beginners level. That is something we will discuss in the intermediate level. And now let's see an example of no linkage. And for that I'm creating, let me comment this whole thing out. Fine. And let me create few functions over here, like void fun1, and inside that function I'm creating a variable like var and assigning value to it like 10. Fine. And definitely I'm printing the value as well, so printf. So let me print this value of var, and I will create few more functions like that. So let me copy this and let me paste it 2 more times. This will be fun2 and this will be fun3. Okay, let me print the name of the function while printing the value as well, otherwise we might get confused which function it's talking about, right? And here I will, in fun2 I will start with 20, and here in fun3 I will have 30. Okay, fine. So now in the main function I'm declaring one more var variable with one more value. So let me enter var and let me enter 1000 to it, and let me print this as well. Okay, so clearly you can see I am having different var variables at different places. And now if I will run, definitely I need to call these functions as well so that I can see their output. So after printing the output of main, let me call these functions. So fun1 and 2 more functions like that. Here you go. So now let me run this program. Okay, there's a typo over there. Okay, now let me run this program, and definitely you will get the output. Okay, you can see that main fun1 is equals to 10, fun2 is equals to 20, fun3 is equals to 30, and main is equals to 1000. So definitely it's giving the output, and this output is telling us that if we won't provide any static or any external keyword to the variables declared inside a function, to the identifiers inside a function, then the scope of those identifiers will belong to the function itself and nowhere else. So let me run this one more time, and now you can see the output. It's quite clear now. So that was all about external linkage and no linkage. From the next tutorial, and that is going to be the next section as well, we are going to study about operators, then on this different type of control statement. So now you can say we are going to deal the things more practically, and definitely more interesting things are going to come now onwards. So that marks the end of this tutorial. Hope to meet you in the next video tutorial. Till then, thank you and happy programming.